gentlemen, and welcome to Tony Gwynn Stadium here on the campus of San Diego State University for today's CIF Division III Baseball Championship. I'm Jeff Scott, and we have got a dandy matchup here on the diamond. The top-ranked Mission Bay Buccaneers take on their Western League rivals, the Clairemont Chieftains, in today's championship. Mission Bay Buccaneers were 29-4. They finished atop the Western League, and they are the #1 seed in the playoffs. Let me tell you how they got here. They first knocked off University of San Diego High School by a score of 9-1. Then they advanced to play Sarah, knocking them off 10-1. And then, in this year's new double elimination format, they met University of San Diego High School one more time in the semifinals, defeating them 5-4 and advancing to today's championship game. The Clairemont Chieftains, 21-10-1. They finished tied for third in the Western League. And it was really a Western League affair. Clairemont knocked off Point Loma in the first round, 8-2. Then they advanced to meet St. Augustine, defeating them 6-4 before finally facing La Jolla in the semifinals, another Western League opponent, and they knocked them off 10-3 to advance to where they are today here. So those are the teams. Let's get you some of the lineups. First, for Clairemont, batting leadoff today, #1, the junior left fielder Bobby Schleifer. Batting second, a shortstop, #10, a senior Josh Randall. Batting third, the first baseman, a senior #5, Zach Stratton. In the cleanup spot, the third baseman, a freshman, #15, Zach Sand. In the 5 spot, the right fielder, a junior, #3, Nick Cleaver. Batting sixth, the center fielder, #20, a senior, Michael Copa. Batting seventh, the catcher, #11, a senior, Shane Hopkins. Trevor Brownell's the pitcher, he'll bat 8th. #13, he's a junior. And #6, Paul Himberger, the second baseman, will bat 9th. So it's Schleifer, the left fielder, leading off for the Chieftains. On the hill for the Mission Bay Buccaneers is Matt Bush, who has been the sophomore sensation this year. First offering from Bush, in there, strike one. Schleifer batting .411 on the year. And he hits the ball to second base. Ground ball, up with it, over to first. And there's one away. John Miner at second base, making that play easily. And #10, Josh Randall, steps to the plate.
Now batting for Clairemont, #10, the shortstop, Josh Randall.
Randall batting .438 on the season. He's got 2 home runs, 23 RBI. And the first pitch. Hits it hard into left field. There's a solid single. Takes a big, oh, he may have gone too far. Did they get him? No, he got in under the tag. Oh my. Josh Randall taking a wide turnaround first on that sharp single to left and nearly thrown out as he scrambles back to first base. Left fielder Richard Dooley getting it back into the infield quickly.
Now batting for the Chieftains, #5, the first baseman, Zach Stratton.
Zach Stratton steps up to the plate. He's batting .406 on the year, 3 home runs, 37 RBI. Takes the ball outside. Bush with a snap throw over to first. Randall back. .1-0 pitch in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. One on, one out. Here in the top of the first. Stratton waits. Oh, and he takes strike 2. Matt Bush checks the runner. And it's hit off the fist to second baseman. Minor to shortstop. Back to first. Oh, not in time. And Stratton beat it out. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up the freshman, third baseman, Zach Sand.
Zach Sand, infield.
Well, the ball was hit softly off the hands to the second baseman. Minor did a good job to get it out of his glove quickly. But they couldn't quite turn the double play. Popped up. Let's see if the catcher has a play on this. Oh.
Top foul ball.
So strike 1 to Sand for that high pop foul. Bush set. There goes the runner. Hit and run was on. Foul back again. Coach Ravi DePero sending Stratton. Sand able to make contact, but unable to put it in play. Stratton takes a lead, doesn't go this time. Strike 3 call. Matt Bush with a big breaking ball, and that's it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on at the end of a half an inning. Clairemont 0, Mission Bay coming up to bat. Leading off in the top of the first here, bottom of the first, excuse me, is Matt Bush, the pitcher.
Number 10, the pitcher, Matt Bush.
He'll be followed by Scaparrotta, the center fielder, and then Ungrich, the catcher. Two balls, no strikes to Bush. Popped it up. First baseman is calling for it. That's Stratton. He's got it, and there's 1 away. Trevor Brownell is on the hill for the Chieftains here. Brownell 7-3 on the season.
Balls being hit into the stands and the areas behind the stadium. As you know, these baseballs travel at a high rate of speed, and all persons should be alert at all times. Please return all foul balls.
Now it's Joe Scaparrotta, the center fielder, stepping in. He takes strike 1 from Brownell.
Now batting number 21, the center fielder, Joseph Scaparrotta.
Oh. Held his swing, and it's 1-1. Skeparati hitting .288 on the season, 2 home runs, 24 RBI, way out in front of that off-speed pitch, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, strike 3. And there's 2 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Brock Ungrich. Ungrich hitting .373 with 4 home runs, 39 RBI, and that leads the team.
Catcher, Brock Ungrich.
Brownell, his first offering to Ungrich is low, 1-0.
Now batting for Mission Bay.
High, ball 2. Hit in the air to right center.
Ball hit to the right fielder.
Right fielder makes the play and retires the side. 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left at the end of 1. No score.
Nothing after 1. Please note the concession stands are open. You can purchase hot dogs down the left field side and hamburgers down the right. The first baseman, Zach Stratton.
So Nick Cleaver steps up. Number 3, the right fielder, leading off the top of the 2nd inning for the Chieftains. It'll be Cleaver, Copa, followed by Hopkins. One ball, 1 strike to Nick Cleaver. Cleaver hit .264 on the year, and he takes strike 2. Cleaver waits the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And there's 1 away. So it'll be Michael Copa, the center fielder. Copa hitting .263 on the season.
Now batting the center fielder, number 20, Michael Copa.
First pitch from Bush. Looked like it might have been a little bit outside. Ball 1. Copa fouls that one back, and it's 1-1. Curveball missing inside. 2-1 to Copa. 2-1 pitch is low, ball 3. Well, let's see if Bush tries to blow one past him, or there's a fastball for strike 2, and the count is full. A 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. He came back with that curveball, missed low and inside, and the Chieftains have their second runner.
Shane Hopkins.
So with 1 aboard and 1 out, the catcher, Shane Hopkins, steps up. Hopkins batting .301 on the season. Copa takes his lead. Hopkins takes strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out. Copa scrambles back to first. Coach DePero put the hit and run on in the first inning. Buccaneers thinking there might be something on here. Now the throw to first. And Copa back in plenty of time. These two teams know each other well. They play in the City Western League. Mission Bay won both encounters. There goes the runner. And the catcher unable to get the ball out of his glove. Undrich just double clutched and decided to hold up. So Copa with a stolen base. Copa takes a big lead off a second, and the ball hit on the ground. First baseman, he's going to handle it himself. It's a race. Sliding in at first base. Hopkins is out, but Copa advances to third. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Trevor Brownell.
Now batting, number 13.
Brownell hitting .441 on the year. 9 RBI. Hits from the left side. And takes ball one. Two out, runner at third. He bluffed down the line, and Brownell popped it back.
Behind the home plate.
Out of the full windup. Bunted down the third baseline. He'll have to hurry, and he's safe. And the Chieftains strike first blood. The squeeze was on, and they played it to perfection. Copa breaking down the third baseline. Brownell bunting it right to the third baseman, who double clutched just enough.
Now batting the second baseman, number 6, Paul Himberger.
So Paul Himberger will step in with 2 outs. A runner at first, one on, and he hits it high in the fly. High to left field, and it's out number 3, but the Chieftains get a run.
Picks up 1 run on
No
1
hits.
hit. 1 man left on.
1 runner left. The end of 1 1/2. The Chieftains lead 1-0.
Jared Sawin.
So the designated hitter, Jared Sawin, steps in for Mission Bay to lead off here in the bottom of the second. Buccaneers trail by a run. Pitcher Trevor Brownell helped his own cause. With a squeeze bunt, brought in the game's first run. One and 1 to Sawin. That pitch into dirt, 2-1. Sawin, a junior, batting .345 on the year, with 5 home runs, which leads the club, and 23 RBI.
3-1.
That last pitch low, ball 3, and it's 3-1 to Sawin. Outside, ball 4. And Sawin draws a walk. That'll bring up Henry Sanchez, the first baseman.
The first baseman, number 24, Henry Sanchez.
Sanchez, just a freshman, hitting .282 coming into today's game. Brownell checks the runner. And the first pitch to Sanchez. Ball one. The 1-0 pitch to Sanchez. Hit deep. Right fielder turned around off the wall. He misplayed it. Here comes the runner. They're going to hold him at third, and a double by Henry Sanchez. Well, welcome to the CIF Championships, young man. Henry Sanchez, the freshman. It's a booming double off the right field wall. And the Buccaneers have runners at second and third with nobody out. That'll bring up Jorge Andrade.
Now batting number 14, Jorge Andrade.
Andrade, third baseman, a junior, hitting .353 on the year, and he's got the table set. Hits a ground ball up the middle. That'll bring in at least one run. They're going to hold up Sanchez, and it's all tied at 1.
Jarrett Gwynn scoring for the Buccaneers on that single.
Andrade with his 27th RBI on the year.
Number 2.
There's still nobody out.
Adam Richard Dooley, the left fielder.
And with runners at first and third, Brownell's in a pickle. In there for a strike. The last two balls hit very hard. One off the wall, the other one up the middle. Brownell's pitch is low. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Snagged by the catcher Hopkins high, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 to Richard Dooley. Adam Richard Dooley, the left fielder, hitting .239 coming into today. The 2-2 pitch, foul back. Count remains 2-2. We're now trying to get the first out of the inning here. He was given a 1-run lead, and he's giving it right back. Hit on the ground hard, shortstop. Can he come up with it? He'll hold the ball, and everybody's safe. Sanchez scores. Andrade goes down to second, and Richard Dooley is aboard. Let's see if they give him a hit or if they rule it an error.
Runners on first and second. Now batting number 11.
They're going to call that E6. And that'll bring up Darren Bell, the only senior in the lineup.
Bay, number 11, Darren Bell.
Darren plays right field. He's hitting .346. Coach Robbie DePero out on the mound, talking to Brownell. Gives him a little shot of confidence and strolls back to the dugout. Bell now up there with runners at first and second, and still nobody out. He shows bunt and takes ball one. He shows bunt again and takes a strike, 1-1. Shortstop Josh Randall covering a lot of ground there behind second as he tries to decoy the runner and still cover third on this bunt play, if indeed the bunt goes down. And the bunt's right to the pitcher. They go to third and throw it away. Into left field. One run will come in. Everybody's safe. Richard Dooley down to third. Bell all the way to second on the error.
Now batting for Mission Bay, number 1, the second baseman, John Miner.
3 runs are in here. Still nobody out. And John Miner, the second baseman, up for the Buccaneers. The runner bluffs his way down the third baseline, and Miner takes ball one. The 1-0 pitch is low. Ball 2 to Miner. Zach Stratton, first baseman, comes over to have a word with his pitcher. Stratton, a senior, showing the leadership right there. 2-0 pitch, in there for a strike. 2-1. Trevor Brownell with runners at second and third. No one out here in the bottom of the second. 2-1 pitch is low, ball 3. And lurking on deck, of course, is the sophomore sensation, Matt Bush. 3-1 pitch. Strike 2. There it is.
Full count.
Count is now full. The pitch from Brownell, strike 3. Well, boy, he dug deep for that one. And threw that strike in at the knees. So with one away,
the pitcher, Matt Bush.
Runners at first and, or excuse me, second and third, and Bush up. Let's see what they're going to do. Are they going to pitch to him? Bush hitting .473 coming into today. 3 home runs, 33 RBI. And they pop him up behind second base. Center fielder calls and makes the play.
Runners remain on second and third.
Copa,
Now batting
in shallow center
21,
field, made the play
center
easily,
fielder.
called off the second baseman and the shortstop, and the runners were
Joseph
unable to advance.
Scaparrotta.
So Scaparrotta, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 today. Hits a hard ground ball. Second baseman can't reach it. That'll bring in 1 run. They're waving into second run. The throw to the plate, not in time, and it gets by. It goes
Runner goes down to second.
into the dugout. No, it's not in the dugout.
2 runs in.
2 more runs score on the base hit by Scaparrotta. He goes to second on the throw. And it's 5-1 Mission Bay. Well, with 2 outs, Brownell couldn't get out of it. And the catcher, Brock Ungrich.
Now batting the catcher, number 25, Brock Ungrich.
He's the 9th batter to come to the plate this inning. And the first pitch is high. It goes all the way back to the backstop, through the catcher's glove. That's a pass ball.
Don't forget
Scaparrotta goes to third.
Behind the first base side, burgers, hot dogs, bottled water, sodas, and chips. Thank you for your support.
The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Brownell nearly got out of the inning there, but there's a strike.
2-1.
2-1 to Ungrich. Ungrich 0 for 1 today. His second at bat. And he hits a soft liner over the second baseman's head. That'll bring in a run.
A run across the plate.
And it's 6-1.
Scaparrotta scoring for the Buccaneers. Now at bat, number 22. The designated hitter,
Jared Sawin up.
Sawin.
He started this whole inning off with a walk. Now with 2 out and a runner at first. Brownell's first pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Sawin. Hit on the ground to third base. He's up with it. He'll come all the way to first. Oh, and he's safe. Stratton couldn't keep it in his glove. The pitch, the throw from third in the dirt. And they're going to rule that an error on the first baseman.
Now batting
Tough
the first
play
baseman,
for Stratton.
number 24, Henry Sanchez.
Sanchez, the freshman, up for the second time this inning. It was his booming double off the right field wall that got this inning started. Really. And the Buccaneers haven't looked back since. Runners at first and second, 2 out. The pitch to Sanchez. In there for a strike. Oh, swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Strike 2.
That's the Trevor Brownell we saw in the first inning. Nothing in 2 to Sanchez. Let's see if Brownell can get out of this. Breaking ball, low and away, 1-2. Ungrich at second, Sawin at first. The pitch by Brownell, foul back.
Foul 2.
And the count remains 1-2.
Please return all foul balls to the event staff members. Thank you.
Low, 2-2.
2-2.
Brownell having a difficult time with that breaking ball. The 2-2 pitch popped up right towards the announcer.
Foul ball.
And out of play. I almost had a play on that. Count remains 2-2 to Sanchez. Runners take their leads. The pitch from Brownell. High, ball 3.
Full count.
So we got ahead 0-2
First and second.
and has let Sanchez off the hook. Full count. The runners will be going. Foul back.
Ball. Foul ball.
Again, the 3-2 pitch from Brownell. Hit hard at the second baseman, past him. Into right field, 1 run will score.
Runner coming across the plate. Runners advance to third.
They hold Gwynn at third, and Sanchez with his second hit of the inning.
Number 25, Brock Ugrit, scoring for the Buccaneers.
Now it'll be Andrade batting for Mission Bay. His sharp single brought in the first Mission Bay run. Mission Bay now with a 7-1 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch from Brownell, in there, strike 1.
Now batting.
2 out, runners at first and third. 7 runs in. Brownell trying to stop the bleeding. The pitch, fouled again.
Foul ball.
Right back to this announcer. That one just sailing over my head. Cameraman gave it a wave as well. Bill, we got to get you a helmet down there. Ooh, very close. Brownell thought that was strike 3. One ball, 2 strikes. Fouled back.
Foul tip.
Seven runs in here in the bottom of the second inning, and Mission Bay looking for more. Low to Andrade, and the count is level at 2-2. Andrade looking for his second hit of the inning. The 2-2 pitch is outside, ball 3.
Full count.
So Brownell went 0-2 to Sanchez before giving up a hit. He went 1-2 to Andrade here before running the count full. Now there's a ground ball, a little nubber to the second baseman. He should make this play easily, and the Chieftains are out of the inning, but not before a ton of damage. 7 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors, 2 men left. At the end of 2, it's Mission Bay 7, Clairemont 1.
Seven runs on 5 hits. 1 man left on base.
And we're back here in the top of the third. Bobby Schleifer, the left fielder.
Now batting, number 1, the left fielder, Bobby Schleifer. Foul ball.
Schleifer 0 for 1 on the day.
I'd like to thank the Rawlings Sporting Goods Corporation for providing all the section playoff.
Well, Matt
baseball
Bush has got himself a
Rawlings
7-1
is the official
lead.
baseball for the 2002
And there's
San
a
Diego
strike.
playoff.
1-2. That ought to give the young pitcher some confidence, not like he needs any more. Schleifer off his fists, down to the first baseman.
The first base.
And there's one away.
Now batting number 10, the shortstop, Josh Randall.
Sanchez has looked good down there at first base, making a couple of nice plays, showing some great footwork and some good glove work.
The Herf Jones Award.
And with one away, it'll be Josh Randall.
Powerade, our statewide sponsors, and the Marriott Corporation, the official hotel for all state championships.
Randall singled in the first.
I'd like to thank them for the generous support of high school athletics throughout California. In addition,
And he
the San
checks
Diego
his
County
swing
Baseball
and
Umpire
fouls it.
Association is in its 6th year of sponsoring the section high school baseball championships. U.S.
1-1 to
Awards
Randall.
has reached an agreement to be the official award patch supplier of CIF San Diego.
Randall going to try to jumpstart this Chieftain offense one more time. Takes inside. Ball 2. 2-1 to Randall. One away. Here in the top of the third. Clairemont trailing Mission Bay by a score of 7-1. Low, ball 3 to Randall.
3-1. In its 5th year of sponsoring is Jiminy Kids Gymnastics. Also, Health South Sports Medicine is in the 5th year.
Pitch by Bush is low and away, ball 4, and Randall is aboard for the second time today.
Now batting
Zach
number
Stratton
5, the first baseman.
will come up and
Zach
bat for the second
Stratton.
time. Stratton hit into a fielder's choice in the
San
first
Diego
inning.
CIF section would also like to thank 24-Hour Fitness in its 4th year as the official fitness club of CIF San Diego.
And there's a, oh, and they've got him. Randall. Chase back to first. Dives in. Does he make it? And they get him. Bush applying the tag, and there's 2 away here in the third. Mission Bay coach Dennis Pugh calling for a pitch out at just the right moment.
In the 3rd year, sponsor of the playoffs. And finally, the San Diego Union Tribune in its 3rd year as the presenting sponsor.
Now Stratton up
of the
there with
CIF
2
San Diego
away and
Finals
nobody
at Tony
on.
Gwynn Stadium.
He fouls it back.
Ball
Count goes
hit
1-1.
behind the bleachers. Please return all foul balls to the event staff members. Thank you for your cooperation in the matter.
The 1-1 pitch from Bush. Stratton hits it into the left center gap.
Center field.
Can't make a play on it. Stratton digging hard for second. The throw,
He is in there with
not in time, and Stratton in with a stand-up double. Well, now
Zach Stratton.
that pickoff is looking huge. Randall certainly would have scored on that double. And the batter is Zach Sand. I talked to Coach Robbie DePero before today's game, and
Now batting
he
number
told me it's
15,
been the top 4
Zach
guys in this
Sand.
lineup that have really carried them. Stratton with that double.
Foul
Sand
tip.
hitting .402, although he's 0 for 1 here today. The 1-strike pitch coming from Matt Bush. He checks the runner at second. They pitch out again. Stratton not very far off the bag. Brock Ungrich has already shown his arm off once today. The 1-1 pitch, strike 2. So 1-2 to the freshman Sand. Stratton takes his lead from second. The pitch from Bush, fouled. And Sand just up there protecting the plate with 2 strikes. So the count remains 1-2. Stratton goes back to second. And Bush is going to see if he can get out of this inning without any damage. Hit on the ground to the second baseman. Oh, Miner can't come up with it, and everybody's safe. That'll be an error on the second baseman, John Miner. And with runners at first and second, Nick Cleaver's going to step up.
Now batting number 3, the right fielder, Nick Cleaver.
The first pitch from Bush is in there for a strike. So runners at first and third now, 2 out. Cleaver trying to get a run back. Did he check his swing? Check of the first base umpire, no swing, no strike. And it's 1-1. A 1-1 pitch from Bush. On its way, low. 2-1.
2-1.
Chieftains looking for a little 2-out rally here in the third. That pitch outside, ball 3. And Bush is in danger of loading up the bases for Michael Copa. Ball 4. Cleaver goes down to first. Sand to second.
The center fielder, Michael Copa.
We have a little conference on the mound right now. Maybe Bush is trying to be a little too fine. He's got a 7-1 lead. Sure, the Mission Bay coaching staff would just like to see him be aggressive and go after these Clairemont hitters. Our home plate umpire is going to go out and see what's going on. They'll break it up. Ungrich goes back behind the plate. And Copa takes strike 1. Well, that's what you want to see from your young pitcher after a conference on the mound like that. Comes back and throws first pitch strike. And there's strike 2. Wow. Bases loaded, 2 out. Clairemont trails 7-1, looking to add to their total. Low. Ball 1. Ungrich bluffs a throw down to first. Cleaver scampers back and no play. Copa takes outside. Oh! The Mission Bay dugout was calling for strike 3. Copa's got the only run for the Chieftains so far, and oh, a called strike 3. Bush had that breaking ball working there, so no runs. A hit, 1 error, 3 left at the end of 2.5 innings. Mission Bay 7, Clairemont 1.
3 men left on. And the score, 7-1 after 2.5 innings of play. Number 2, Richard Dooley.
So Richard Dooley will lead off the bottom of the third here for the Buccaneers.
Deep right field.
Richard Dooley, the left fielder, reached on an error in the second inning. Scored the 5th Mission Bay run. Falls behind 0-1. 0-2. Nice pitch from Trevor Brownell. The 0-2 pitch is high. And it's 1-2 to Richard Dooley. The 1-2 pitch. Checked his swing. And they said yes. First base umpire.
Batter out.
Calling that strike 3.
1 away.
And Brownell with his first out. That'll bring up Darren Bell, the right fielder.
Now
Bell also reached on an error. He actually bunted the ball to the pitcher in the second inning, and Brownell threw it into left field. Bell went on to score the 6th run of the inning. And he takes low, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Bell. Up high, ball 3. The 3-0 pitch from Brownell. Strike. The 3-1 offering into dirt, ball 4.
Batter walks.
Darren Bell goes down to first. That'll bring up John Miner.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 1, John Miner.
1 out. Runner at first. Miner, oh, that pitch took a huge ricochet. Oh, and Brownell threw it away. His first pitch bounced right back to him off the catcher. And when he tried to get the runner at second, he threw it into right. Bell hustling on the play, goes all the way to third. And Miner with a golden RBI opportunity. Coach DePero going to go out and talk to his pitcher. A lot of underclassmen in this game today. Brownell just a junior. Mission Bay coaching staff having a little powwow of their own down the third baseline. Coach Pugh giving some instruction to Bell. Bell will go back to third. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was all about. But after a little practice pitch, Brownell's ready to go. Minor steps back in, the count 1-0. He shows bunt. That pitch is in the dirt. 2-0. One away, and the Buccaneers looking to give Brownell a bit of his own medicine. It was Brownell's squeeze bunt in the second inning that gave Clairemont a 1-0 lead. That pitch misses, and Brownell goes 3-0 to Minor. Ball 4 in the dirt, not even close, and Brownell is struggling. DePero with his second trip to the mound this inning, and Brownell is going to be done. He gets a hand from the Clairemont faithful, and he'll be replaced by number 17, Brad White. Brad White, just a freshman, big 6'3" right-hander. The pitcher and leadoff batter, Matt Bush, stepping up for the third time today, and he pops it up again to the second baseman. Oh, can he see it? Yes! Pulls it out of the sunshine. What a terrific play by Paul Himberger. I didn't think he had any kind of play on that. Thought he'd lost it. He looked at his right fielder and then came back and made the play. So White gets the first batter he faces.
Fielder, number 21, Joseph Scaparrotta.
Scaparrotta steps in. Scaparrotta 1 for 2 today. White's pitch outside. Oh, that's going to go all the way down into center field.
Safely down to second.
Hopkins trying to get the runner at second. Throws it into center field. That'll be an error. Another run in. It's now 8-1 Mission Bay. Minor at second base with 2 away. White's pitch in there for a called strike. One and one to Scaparrotta. Minor takes his lead. White checks him. Hit hard into left field on the ground. They're going to hold the runner. Scaparrotta goes all the way down to second on the throw.
Runner advances to second.
So a base hit. And that brings up the catcher, Brock Ungrich. Ungrich is 1 for 2.
Now batting for Mission Bay, the catcher, number 25, Brock Ungrich.
Ungrich looks at a strike, 0-1. Runners at second and third, 2 out. And White trying to get Clairemont out of this inning. Time is called. Now the home plate umpire getting us started again. The pitch from White. High. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. In there for a called strike 2. Matt looking very good with that. To be White looking good with the breaking pitch there. And again, the home plate umpire calling for time. As Ungrich steps out. White sets. That sidearm delivery is hit into right field.
Right field.
Should be handled there. It is by Cleaver. And Clairemont gets out of the inning, but another run on another hit. 2 more errors. And at the end of 3 full innings of play, Mission Bay 8, Clairemont 1.
Mission Bay picked up 1 run on 2 hits.
You're watching the boys Division III baseball championship today from Tony Gwynn Stadium on the campus of San Diego State University. I'm Jeff Scott. This is the George Langevin video production. Mission Bay leads Clairemont by a score of 8-1 after 3 innings. And to lead off the 4th for the Chieftains, number 11, Shane Hopkins.
Now batting the catcher, number 11, Shane Hopkins.
Hopkins, the catcher. Reached on a fielder's choice. Back in the 2nd. Hits it on the ground of the second baseman. Minor up with it. Over to Sanchez, 1 away. And now Brad White up to bat for the first time. White replaced Brownell on the mound, and he also replaces Brownell in the 8th spot in the batting order. White falls behind 0-1.
Brad White.
Oh, and he hits a soft fly ball into center.
Slides out to center field.
That's handled easily by Scaparrotta, and there's 2 away here in the 4th. That'll bring up Paul Himberger.
Second baseman, number 6, Paul Himberger.
Himberger, the second baseman, flew out to left in his first at bat. Faces Matt Bush with 2 out. Hits it hard down the third baseline.
Ball singled into left field.
Ball quickly back into the infield, but a sharp single to left by Himberger. And that'll bring up the leadoff man, Bobby Schleifer.
Now batting number 1, Bobby Schleifer.
Schleifer 0 for 2 today. Came in today hitting .411, but hasn't been able to get it going so far. Let's see what he does here. Ungrich. Quick out of the box behind the plate. Always looking to make that throw. Breaking ball hit right up the middle. Shortstop will handle it himself, and there's 3 away. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, man left. At the end of 3.5. Mission Bay 8, Clairemont 1. Leading off is Sanchez here in the 4th.
Now batting for Mission Bay, the designated hitter, number 22, Jared Sawin.
Excuse me, that's Jared Sawin up there. Sawin hits it high in the air. Shortstop under it.
Pops
Makes
out
the
to
play, 1 away.
1 out.
That'll bring up Sanchez. Brad White getting a quick out here to start the fourth. His Clairemont team trails 8-1.
Henry Sanchez.
Sanchez is 2 for 2 today. Freshman having an outstanding championship game. He doubled in the second, singled in the third. And he takes a strike 0-2. Well, Sanchez fell behind 0-2 to Brownell earlier before singling. Let's see what he does here. Fouls it back. The count remains 0-2. Sanchez checks his swing. That pitch in the dirt. And the count goes 1-2. That breaking pitch just missing. Count goes to 2-2. Sanchez showing a lot of patience at the plate for a youngster. Outside, ball 3. And once again, Sanchez works the count full. Called strike 3. White with the breaking ball. That's a lot of confidence that young man showed right there. A couple of freshmen going head to head. They'll do battle for the next 3 years. These two teams, of course, as I mentioned earlier, in the same league, the Western League. This is their third meeting on the year. Mission Bay won both of the first 2 games. Strike 1 to Jorge Andrade.
Now batting, number 14, Jorge Andrade.
Andrade 1 for 2. Takes that pitch for a ball, and the count 1-1. There's a called strike, and the count goes to 1-2. White's pitch, high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Brad White trying to go 1-2-3 here in the fourth. Hit on the ground to the shortstop, off his shoulder. Takes a tough carom. Andrade rounds first, and he'll hold. And that'll be an error on Randall. That's his second of the game. That'll bring up number 2, the left fielder, Adam Richarduli.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Adam Richarduli.
Throw to first. Andrade back in plenty of time. Richarduli 0 for 1. He reached on an error and struck out in his last at-bat. White. Hit into left field. There's a base hit. Richarduli with his first hit of the game. And with 2 outs and 2 on, that'll bring up the right fielder, Darren Bell.
The right fielder, number 11, Darren Bell.
Bell reached on an error in the second, walked in the third. It's his third plate appearance, and he's got runners at first and second. Facing Brad White for the first time. White's pitch in there. Strike one. White checks the runners. The 1-strike pitch. Way outside, 1-1. White looking to get out of the inning. Bell trying to keep it alive. White bluffs the throw back to second. Andrade is there in plenty of time. The pitch from White, outside, 2-1. Two out here in the fourth. Bell hits it in the hole between first and second. Right fielder's up with it. 1 run will score.
Throw to the home. Runner is safe at home.
That throw was late and up the first baseline. Richard Dooley holds it second. And Darren Bell has his first hit of the game. And they bring up John Miner. Maybe not. Maybe looks like we're gonna have our first change in the Mission Bay lineup. I think that's number 7, Adam Katz.
Now batting number 7 for Mission Bay, Adam Katz.
Adam Katz, a junior. Pinch hitting here in the fourth. Katz looks at a ball, 1-0. One run in here in the fourth. 2 out, runners at first and second. The pitch from White in there for a strike, 1-1. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 to Katz. Katz hits one deep to center field. That's over the center fielder's head. It's off the wall. 1 run will score. 2 runs are going to score. Katz is going to hold up at second with a double. And Mission Bay leads 11-1.
Scoring 2 runs for the Buccaneers.
Katz with 10 RBI on the season in limited duty, and you can see why. He's got power and he runs well. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Matt Bush.
Now batting, number 10, Matt Bush.
Talking to Coach Pugh before the game, Matt Bush was really the one that got him here, he said. But so far, it's been everybody else in this Mission Bay lineup that's carried the load. Matt Bush is 0 for 3. But doing a terrific job on the hill. White throws it low, in the dirt, 1-1 to Bush. Katz off the second, 2 out. White bluffs the throw. Deep by Bush. Into left center. It's gone. It's out of here. Matt Bush with his 4th home run of the season. A 2-run shot. And Mission Bay leads 13-1.
Now 2 runs.
And everybody out of the dugout giving Matt Bush the hugs and the high fives that he deserves. Well, boy, I spoke too soon. He was 0 for 3. But after that at bat, he left no doubt that he can do it with his arm as well as his bat. And Scaparrotta, the center fielder, steps up. Scaparrotta 2 for 3 on the day. He singled back in the 3rd.
Now batting.
Facing Brad White for the first time.
Scaparrotta.
First pitch, hit into center field. Oh, and it popped out of the center fielder's glove. Copa can't hold it. And Scaparrotta with a 2-base error. Boy, when it rains, it pours. Brad White got the first 2 hitters in this inning.
Now batting for Mission Bay, the catcher.
And I thought he might get out of it with no damage. And before you could blink your eye, Mission Bay had a rally going. 5 runs in, and I don't think they're through. Ungrich, the catcher. He hits it to the 3rd baseman. No, it's in the hole. Randall keeps it in, but that'll go for an infield hit.
Runners on first and 3rd.
Ungrich is now 2 for 4.
Now batting number 22.
Scaparrotta holds at 3rd.
Hitter Jared Sawin.
Jared Sawin. Sawin made the first out of the inning. Popping up to the shortstop. And now with 2 outs, he steps up with runners at 1st and 3rd and a chance to drive in another run. Sawin has walked, reached on an error, and flied out, and Sawin hits it deep. This is over the center fielder's head. 1 bounce off the fence. It takes a crazy carom. Sawin's going to try for 3. The throw in, Randall holds it. And Sawin with a triple to straightaway center. And the Buccaneers continue to roll. Coach Robbie DePero goes out and takes the ball from Brad White. He's going to give it to his senior, Josh Randall. Randall, the shortstop. Pitched earlier this week. I know Coach was hoping he wouldn't have to go to Randall so early. Oh.
Josh Randall. Now batting for Mission Bay, the first baseman, number 24, Henry Sanchez.
Now pitching for the Chieftains, Josh Randall. He moves from shortstop up onto the hill. Second baseman Paul Himberger is going to move over to shortstop and replace Randall. Number 12, Russ Lewis. goes to second base. Henry Sanchez up for the second time this inning. Sanchez struck out for the second out of this inning against Brad White. But he's 2 for 3 with a single and a double. And that pitch just missing. 2-2 to Sanchez. Randall, the senior. Curveball hit on the ground. Shortstop can't come up with it. Another run will score, and Sanchez has his third hit of the day.
Gwynn scoring for the Buccaneers. Now batting the third baseman, number 14.
That should bring up number 14, the third baseman, Jorge Andrade.
Jorge Andrade.
Andrade reached earlier on an error to the shortstop. Now for the second time in this inning. Randall's pitch in there for a called strike one. Hit to left. There's another single.
To left field.
And Andrade's got a hit.
First and second.
Sanchez stopping at second base. That'll bring up Adam Richardouli, the left fielder.
The left fielder, Adam Richardouli.
Richardouli singled to left his last time up. He's also struck out and reached on an error today. Richardouli looks at a breaking ball for strike one. This is the Division III Baseball Championship for the CIF San Diego section. Mission Bay all over Clairemont right now by a score of 15-1 here in the fourth. Randall's pitch, swung on and missed, strike two. The 1-2 pitch coming up from Josh Randall. Oh, that ball outside, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 runners on here in the fourth inning. The 2-2 pitch, low, ball 3. And Richardouli has worked the count full. These Mission Bay hitters been very patient. The 3-2 pitch, called strike 3. That gets Clairemont out of the inning, but not before the damage is done. 7 more runs. Another error. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits in the inning. The big one, of course, the 2-run homer by Matt Bush. And the score at the end of 4 innings, 15-1 Mission Bay. Leading off here in the 5th is Josh Randall, our new pitcher. Matt Bush, of course, still going strong on the mound for the Buccaneers. First pitch is foul back, strike 1. Couple of changes for the Buccaneers out in the field. Number 5, John Hodling's at first base. The second baseman is Robert Correa. That pitch in there for a strike. 0-2 to Randall. Hits it on the ground. Third baseman bobbles it. His throw is way high. Backed up nicely, though, by the second baseman, Correa.
Now batting, number
And
5,
Randall is aboard on the air.
the first baseman, Zach Stratton.
That'll bring up Zach Stratton, the first baseman. He's 1 for 2 today. Reached on a fielder's choice and doubled his last at bat. Randall. Randall picked off in the first inning, making sure he didn't get picked off again. Stratton takes a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch fouled back. Count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Randall at first. And a called strike 3. Stratton clearly looking for something different.
Number 15,
That'll bring up Zach Sand.
Zach Sand.
Zach Sand, the freshman third baseman, looking for his first hit today. Sand swings and misses. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. Matt Bush quickly jumping out in front of Zach Sand. Strike 3 called, and Sand not happy about it. Bush's second strikeout of the inning, and that'll bring up Nick Cleaver, the right fielder.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 3.
Cleaver 0 for 1 with a walk today. He'll try to keep this 5th inning alive for Clairemont. Pickoff move over to first, and Randall safely back. Fastball in there for a strike. 1-1 to Cleaver. Randall still at first. Short lead. Low. 2-1 to Cleaver. Oh, the off-speed pitch.
2-2.
In there for a called strike, and it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, low. And Bush goes full count to Cleaver. Cleaver walked his last time. Let's see what Bush has in mind. There goes the runner. A swing and a miss, and Bush strikes out the side. No runs. No hits, an error, 1 left. And at the end of 4.5 innings, Mission Bay still leads Clairemont 15-1.
And 1 error.
We go to the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Darren Bell, the right fielder. Bell takes ball 1. Bell has been on base 3 times today. As he pops that pitch back, 1-1. Bell reached on an error, then walked and singled his last time up. Josh Randall continuing on the mound for Clairemont. Bell hits it hard foul down the third baseline. One ball, 2 strikes to Darren Bell. That pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Clairemont trailing Mission Bay here in this Division III baseball championship game from beautiful Tony Gwynn Stadium on the campus of San Diego State University. Bell looks at strike 3.
Strikes out. Next batter, number 3.
There's one away. That'll bring up, let's see, John Miner was replaced by Robert Correa. So Correa making his first appearance at the plate. Strike 1 to Correa. Correa hits it to the shortstop. He's up with it. In time for out number 2.
I'm sorry. Correction.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, Matt Bush.
Now batting for Mission Bay, the pitcher, number 10, Matt Bush.
Bush hit a home run deep to left center field his last at bat. Hitting it out at the 360 mark, just underneath the California state flag out there in left field. The pitch from Randall, low. 2-0. Bush way out in front of that. And he's trying to hit that one across the street. So the count goes 2-1. And time is called. Randall backs off. Now he looks in. The 2-1 pitch to Bush. Hit on a line to center field. Single. And Bush with his second hit of the day.
Now batting for Mission Bay, number 20, Mike Parrott.
That brings up Mike Parrott, the senior. He replaced Scaparrotta in the number 2 slot. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Bush with a good lead off first. Randall's pitch, low, 1-1. The pitch from Randall, low again, 2-1 to Parrott. Parrott looks at ball 3 in the dirt. And Randall, for the first time, struggling to find the strike zone. Here's the throw to first, and Bush dives back in safely. The 3-1 pitch in there for a called strike. 3-2. Parrott looked at the home plate umpire like, are you kidding me? I'm supposed to hit that pitch? It's a great pitch from Randall. There goes the runner. Low ball 4. And thrown into center field. Nobody covering the bag. And Parrott walks. That'll bring up Brock Ungrich, the catcher. Ungrich, 2 for 4. Runners at first and second now, and he takes a strike. Randall's pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Some of the fans here are unhappy to see Matt Bush running and going to third on that play. 15-1. They were looking for maybe some different kind of sportsmanship from Mission Bay. This Mission Bay team plays hard and aggressive. Don't know that I can blame young Matt Bush for taking third on that throw. Time is called. Ungrich now steps back in. 1-2. He pops it up and foul. 2 out, 2 on. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Mission Bay leading by a score of 15-1. And looking to add more. Hit hard into left field. There's a sharp single. That'll bring in a run. Parrott stops at second, and Ungrich has his 3rd hit of the game.
Matt Bush scoring for the Buccaneers.
That brings up the designated hitter, Jared Sewin. Sewin walked, reached on an error, popped up to the shortstop and tripled to deep center field. And Sewin pokes a single into left. They're going to bring home another run. The throw is cut off, and it's 17-1 Mission Bay.
Mike Parrott scoring for the Buccaneers. Now batting for Mission Bay, number 5.
Hodling now will make his first plate appearance. Hodling, number 5, replaced Sanchez at first base. Sanchez finished 3 for 4 on the day, and Hodling pops it up on the first pitch. Shortstop is under it, makes the play, and Clairemont gets out of the inning, but not before 2 more runs. 3 more hits. No errors. And Mission Bay leads after 5, 17-1. Mike Copa to lead off here in the 6th.
Now batting for Clairemont.
Facing Matt Bush, who's gone all the way here for Mission Bay. Bush's first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Copa hits it sharply to third. It's fair, and he is safe.
On a single, down the left, down the third baseline.
Jorge Andrade making a tough play to his backhand. Down on his knees, came up throwing, and Copa just beats it out for his first hit of the day.
Now batting for Clairemont, number 4, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter now in the game, replacing Shane Hopkins. Carter facing Bush for the first time today. And he looks it low. 1-1. Copa at first. The 1-1 pitch in there. Strike 2.
1-2.
The 1-2 pitch. High. 2-2. Well, Matt Bush has gotten stronger as this game has gone on, both on the mound and at the plate. That off-speed pitch misses.
3-2.
And it's 3-2. So let's see if the runner will be moving. He takes a big lead and a big cut, and it's fouled back.
Foul 2.
Copa taking no chances with nobody out. Hit into right. Gloved, and Copa's got to retreat back to first base. That play made by Torres, who has replaced Darren Bell in right field. And that'll bring up number 12, Russ Lewis.
Russ Lewis.
Lewis facing Bush for the first time today. Looks at a strike. 0-1. 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the 6th. Clairemont trying to claw its way back into this game. Ball 1-1 and low, ball 2. Two and 1 to Lewis. He fouls it back. 2-2. Strike 3.
Striking out. 2 outs.
Matt Bush blowing it by him. And that'll bring up number 6, Paul Himberger. Himberger now the shortstop. He started out this game in second base, moved to short when Josh Randall went in to pitch. Himberger fooled by that offering from Bush and falls behind 0-1. Two away here in the 6th. That fastball just misses. Count goes even 1-1. Copa takes his lead. Breaking ball in there, strike 2. Hamburger. Oh, excuse me, Lewis smashing it. Foul. Hamburger was off. Now, my mistake, that is Paul Hamburger. Count remains 1-2. Copa, the runner at first base. Hit on the ground of the shortstop.
Ball hit to the shortstop.
He throws to first in time, and that retires the side. One hit, no errors,
Score remains.
no runs, one left. Score remains at the end of 5.5 innings. Mission Bay 17, Clairemont 1. Jamison Hester leading off for Mission Bay here in the 6th. Hester making his first plate appearance. And we've got a new pitcher on the mound. Michael Copa comes in from center field to pitch. He replaces Josh Randall. Going out to center field is Jordan Abreu.
Now batting for Mission Bay, number 12, Jamison Hester.
Also coming into the game at second base, number 2, Ryan Knowlton for the Chieftains. So both coaches getting lots of players in here in this blowout. It is 17-1. And for the seniors, their last opportunity to set foot on a baseball field. Both these teams, though, have a lot of terrific underclassmen, and they'll be forces to reckon with in the playoffs next year. Pitch from Copa, slapped into left.
Hester flying out to the left fielder.
Schleifer makes the play.
One out.
One away, and that'll bring up. Let's see who we've got. Another pinch hitter. Strike 1 from Copa. Let's see if I can see a jersey here on the jersey number.
Now batting for Mission Bay, number 9, the outfielder, Sean Harper.
Harper at the plate, 1-1. Harper fouls it back, 1-2. Copa, the 4th Clairemont pitcher this afternoon, trying to stem the tide here. Strike 3 called. Harper caught looking.
Batter out.
Catcher dropped the ball momentarily, but applied the tag, and that'll bring up.
Now batting for Mission Bay, number 16, Ryan McClure.
Ryan McClure up for the first time today. And he looks at strike 1. 2 out here in the 6th. Copa pitching strongly right now. Strike 2 swinging. Copa 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. Copa's 0-2 up high. The 1-2 pitch to McClure. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And Copa strikes out the side to end the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 6 innings, Mission Bay still leads Clairemont 17-1. Bobby Schleifer leading off the 7th for Clairemont.
Now batting the left
Schleifer,
fielder,
the left fielder,
number 1, Bobby Schleifer,
is hitless today, facing the new pitcher, Thatcher. And first pitch, it's a comebacker. Thatcher throws him out. And there's one away here in the 7th. Well, last chance
top of the 7th.
for the Clairemont Chieftains to try and rally here against their Western League foes, the Buccaneers of Mission Bay. Mission Bay leads 17-1 here in this Division III baseball championship. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And Thatcher quickly ahead. Jordan Abreu swings at the second pitch and falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Abreu. Hit on the ground to shortstop.
Hit to the shortstop. On the first. 2 away. 1 out away.
Matt Bush has moved over to shortstop. He makes the
In our Division III
throw, and
game this afternoon at Tony
coming up with 2 outs, number 5, Zach Stratton. Stratton, the first baseman, a senior. 1 for 3 today with a double. And he'll try to keep it alive for Clairemont.
Now batting
Thatcher,
number 5, the first baseman, Zach.
strike 1. Thatcher trying to close it out for the Buccaneers. Oh, just missing. 1-1 to Stratton. Here's a strike.
1-2.
And it's 1-2 to Stratton. And Brock Undrich, the catcher, encourages the crowd to get on their feet and cheer. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard and snagged for an out. What a way to end the game. Jorge Andrada with a great leaping catch to end the game, and the Mission Bay Buccaneers celebrate on the pitcher's mound a Division III baseball championship. For Dennis Pugh, this isn't anything new, but for these youngsters, they're showing their enthusiasm, their exuberance.
Congratulations to our Division III champions.
Coaching staff out there asking the boys to come and shake their opponents' hands. Well, the final numbers here: 1 run, 5 hits, 6 errors for the Chieftains. 17 runs on 16 hits, 2 errors for Mission Bay. The final score, Mission Bay 17-1. Here from Tony Gwynn Stadium on the campus of San Diego State University. I'm Jeff Scott. This has been the Division III Baseball Championship. Once again, Mission Bay are your 2002 Division III Baseball champions.
In this championship game. This year's Outstanding Sportsmanship Award goes to Clairemont.
Stay out of your way. Stand there, look at the field. Way to go, pal. Make left, go right. Good game, pal. Good game. Good game, pal.
All right, Matt, congratulations. How's it feel after this run? Terrific game.
It feels great. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. We've been waiting for this all year, and it finally happened. We sort of blew him out of the water, but any win's great, and this just feels great. It feels really good.
Matt, you did it with your bat and with your arm today. Talk about both experiences.
And coming out on the mound, I was so focused on my pitching that first few at-bats, it's kind of anxious, swinging at pitches that I usually wouldn't swing at. And then I guess grooved me a couple of them and made them pay, so I felt really good. Really good sending one out of here, so anytime you hit a home out of here, that's just great. Love that.
What's it mean, to you and your team here? You guys hung together all year, and there were some ups and downs, but talk about the guys you won with today.
Yeah, I mean, we lost only 4 games this year, and basically all those games were real close, so all year we were just thinking CIF, and we knew we could do it. All we had to do is just keep going and win those close games like we did. So basically it's just been an excellent year. Can't say anything else.
We know about Matt Bush. You guys are all a bunch of underclassmen doing it. Talk about some of the young guys who are going to be back with you next year chasing this title again.
Yeah, we got guys like Brock, who's a junior. He's coming back next year. Big gun. Joseph, sophomores. We got sophomores, juniors coming a lot. So we'll be deep in that category. And it's real good coming out here when we're young, because then the next couple of years it's going to be the same thing, coming out here looking for another CIF.
Congratulations. Great job.
Thank you.
We took that for granted and did the job in the long run.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Dennis.
I hope Nick didn't wear you out, but talk about this win. What it means to you.
Well, I think the important thing about the win is I'm really happy that we got all the kids a chance to play in a game like this. The more than anything is that it was really a team effort, and we finally put it together, and what a great time to put it together. I mean, 17 runs, and I just can't say enough about the kids. They're ready to go. They've been ready to go all week, and it showed today.
What's it mean this year? I mean, you guys have had some good teams in the past, but talk about this team.
Well, this team's really young. I mean, when they started, 1 or 2 seniors, so that's the nice thing about it. Is it's something to look forward to in the future too. I think one thing that helped us in our division is we played really a Division I schedule the first half of the year, and so when we got down to this division, I think it really made a lot of difference. We'd already played here once or twice, so the kids that weren't as odd at it as maybe Clairemont was today.
Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you very much.